So I'm sitting at home minding my own business one afternoon, and I see on my phone, I get a phone call from California. So I really don't know anybody from California. I think it's probably spam, but I pick it up anyhow. Hit, and I said, hello? I said, guy on the other end said, hey, is this Coach Jeff? And I said, yeah. He says, it's James. I said, okay, James. He says, James Ignatowich. And I was like, oh, well, that's a little different. I don't normally get calls from top 10 players. So I said, well, James, are you calling me to ask me to be your doubles partner? And he said, no. And I was a little bummed. But then he said, you know what I'd like to do? I like your reviews on YouTube. I think you do a really good job. And I would like to send you a free paddle, the RPM. It's a paddle I'm just coming up with. And what I want you to do is I want you to hit with it. And if you think it's worthwhile, I want you to do a review for me. And I said, okay, well, I'll be glad to do that. You don't turn down top 10 players, I guess. So he sent me this about 2 months ago, and it is the RPM. I think it's worthwhile. I think it's a lot more than worthwhile. This thing has become like my favorite paddle now. This is what I'm using currently. I love to continually use different paddles, but right now this is my go-to paddle. It is spinny. I mean, spinny, spinny, spinny. This thing just sounds like it could sand down a rocking chair. And I'm telling you, it's over 2,300 RPM. I have never hit balls that dive like I'm hitting now. It's allowing me to hit faster serves. It's allowing me to hit faster drips. It's allowing me to hit faster shots at people at the net and still make sure they're in. So I'm really using this a lot. It's got a carbon friction surface. I've got to think it's some type of T700 surface with peel ply, but it has stayed just as scratchy as could be since I've got it. It does come in a 16 or a 14 millimeter, and I may pick up a 14 millimeter in that. This is the 16. I'm more of a control paddle player, so I like the 16 millimeter paddles as a rule, but I'm telling you, this thing is also max PB Core 43 also. So it hits hard. It's a Gen 3 paddle, and I like Gen 3 paddles because I like the feel that I get off of them. The foam paddles, I've tried a mess of them. You just can't get a good feel. There's only one paddle I've played with in foam that I get any type of a good response off. I know when I hit a good shot with this, and I know when I don't. I also know if I hit it right on the sweet spot and I need that turbo effect to get a little extra power, I get it with the RPM. What does it compare to? I would say I get a chance to try tons of paddles. I would say it compares very favorably to the Joola 4, the Joola Pro 4. It's also a Gen 3 paddle, but I'm going to tell you, you don't have any problems with this. There's been no core crushing. There's been no handles breaking off. It sounds like, and it feels like to me that James has taken a lot of time to really perfect something here. Joola is pretty much known for, hey, here's an idea. Let's print it up. Let's send it out, and we'll see what customers think about it, as opposed to doing a lot of prototypes. This feels to me like James has done a lot of prototypes, got it tuned just the way he wanted you to, and it really plays solid. So, I mean, if you are looking for a spinny paddle with good control, I would really look at this hard. He's given me permission to give 15% off, an additional 15% off any other discount to our followers here. So if you'll go down to the bottom, and if you decide you want to buy one of these, click on that link. It'll take you right over. It will apply my additional 15% off code, and it'll give you a nice price on this. But I'm telling you right now, this is a top flight paddle. I mean, it's a professional paddle, but it's not just for professionals. Some of the new paddles that have come out, like the Boomstick, they have too much power. They're not good at resetting. They're not good at dinking. They're really good if you want to slam a ball. This is good all around. It is good when you want to hit dinks and resets, but it's also good when you want to really put power to it. And like I said, if you're a spin and control player like I am, and you really like to hit those top spin shots or those cut shots, this is it. I would really highly recommend this. So hope that helps.